Okay, hey guys, it's Provoked Birch 87, and this is the mode Beacon Rush in the VR test server, or War Robots test server. Here I'm with my Flux / Gecko Natasha in my hangar. Now I know this is for the Shredder and the Pulsar, but I just wanted to use this for fun because I never got out to try out the Flex, and I want to see how it works. So I know it's basically a gecko, but instead of being just a normal gecko, it has very heavy damage. So imagine putting like 3 of these on Fury. Now the problem is I can put 3 of them, and as you can see I was immobilized. I was trying to move back, but I realized I was immobilized. So here I am just trying to, destroy robots with this. Just try and get out. This is the War Robots test server is for things like the Shredder, anything for the War Robots community to examine. So you don't just play on the server for fun, like many people are doing in this match. You play on it to test out the weapons. And I mainly did that, but I just threw this in just for fun. And I made sure I switch robots, so I made sure I get destroyed. In a few seconds you'll see me. So I'm trying to take out the Inquisitor right there. There's the Inquisitor. And that has some storm weapon. I'm not that sure. So anyways, the Crucible's there. And the thing is Destructor. And I think your robots should also take out that person, because that is bad. And I can't edit that out because, it's just a problem. So, here we are with Bonnie the Bunny, 33. This is the autocannon, Pulsar, on the dog. So, the idea with this is that I have either very little ammo that I switch out in the thing so it reloads, or I switch it out because I run out of ammo on that one and it saves me 3 seconds. Now I know 3 seconds isn't a lot, but when you're trying to play something like a Lancelot with Exodus and Orphan, that's a lot of time to save. So, I think we should have faster fire rate. I also think people shouldn't be able to turn their turret on top when they're mobilized, and they shouldn't be able to use their special ability when they're mobilized. So the autocannon should have higher fire rate, it should also have higher damage, because damage is a crucial part. And I know this thing stops them from moving and all, but it's a very little chance, and it's also for very little time, and no, it just doesn't match to have that weak of a weapon. Now the Shredder is okay, but again I think it should have an increase of accuracy, some range is same. I also think that the Shredder should have even a higher amount of damage and a bit more ammo compared to how much ammo it has. If you add on the extra ammo, it's okay at 4 seconds of reload time, but if you don't, I think they should really change that to 3 or 2 seconds. Because that just doesn't seem right to have that fast firing weapon and keep it like that. Anyways, here I'm fighting a Lancelot with 2 Tyrants, and I think that's a Redeemer on top. I can't quite see properly because of course I'm trying to hide from this guy. He's no match for me. The Spectre, Henry will still fight him. Oh, that's a Tempest. You come here. But and finally my teammate easily takes it out. That was the last guy. Me and him captured the beacon. He starts firing. That guy also captures the beacon, and it's all good. That's the end of the game. Moving on to the next game, I start with the Flux Fury instead of the Natasha with Geckos and the Flux, because I think it has a higher damage. Now I'm not quite sure, I didn't check statistics, but here it is also in gameplay. Now this one, there's another one exactly like me on my team and the enemy's team. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to play it smart and try and take out that guy. I'm not going to ruin what happens at the end for you, but you can probably guess what happens. Most people say not to listen to a Silver League player or Gold League or a Bronze League. I'm Gold League, but I know a lot about this game. Anyways, so here's the Flux, and this is my first time on the test server. This Kamiho here, I tried to stop it from capturing the beacon, but I don't have high enough DPS. I go for whoever this guy is, whatever robot it is. I try to destroy him too, but it doesn't seem to really work. I just got that. I think someone stole my kill when they did that. Well, technically they don't die, they get ejected. Another thing Pixar is if a robot jumped over, sorry, that's my CNN message, but if a robot jumped over another robot, but that robot got destroyed under it, the rocket that moves up, the ejector rocket, should hurt the robot on top of it. Now this is asking a lot because obviously it's probably going to have some bugs and it's going to take a real long time to do. But if you can add that in, that would be great. So I'm still trying to play this smart. This is a pretty long match. I almost get all my robots destroyed. So there I go. I knew I was going to get destroyed because that guy was in cover. But I did take off one of his weapons. I come in with this guy because I know this Camille is here. And I'm trying to take it out. Obviously, with the low firepower and the low ammo, I wasn't able to do it. This Bulgazar wasn't able to dash in front of me in time. So I came behind him with another pattern with the same things. And this time I didn't actually want to shoot at him. This has only 350 meters range because it's an energy weapon. Also increase the size on the autocannon. That's a big thing. And please also, even though this is not what we're testing for, increase the size of the Storm and decrease the size of the Flux, because the Flux is just way too big. Like, it doesn't seem that it could fit on a robot. But this is my gameplay. Like, the Shutzi with Flux would never work out, because the Shutzi is so small, it can carry one heavy weapon, but the Flux is like the same size as the Shutzi. Like, all the other cannons I get, even the Redeemer I get, but that, nah. So, I'm about to get destroyed on this spot. I'm trying to fire the few last shots. He's immune, because somehow he got immobilized before. Now I jump into the autocannon dock. Now this one isn't okay. It's not that good, but it still works. This is also an energy weapon, but instead of only 350 meters of range like the usual energy weapon, it's 600 meters range. So this dock should also, I think this dock, or like something like a Falcon, where you can just switch. I think there should be one robot where you can switch out like this between either two light weapons and one medium, a heavy weapon and two mediums, or 3 mediums. No, that won't work. Yeah, so either of those things, or 3 mediums and 1 heavy, but that probably won't work. So immobilized. See, this is what I was talking about. He was able to turn his turret when he's immobilized. I think immobilized should be more like freezing the enemy. I also think the darts would look like the shots on both the autocannon and the shredder would look so much cooler if they were blue. I was also thinking, since it's like neon color and I want the pellets or energy shots to glow, I was thinking about a map that would be in night or set in night. Anyways, this guy behind me, this Bulgazari, he saves me, and I'm trying to shoot this other Bulgazari, and he gets destroyed. So this is my last dock, and I'm well aware. So I'm trying to play it safe. And run is really terrorizing me. So I'm trying to destroy him first. So I go in because he's very, very low damage. The other guy's pretty damaged too. So I destroyed that guy, or at least I try to. They're destroyed. Because I basically stole the kill. That guy destroys that guy. And when he gets destroyed, I think he has another robot. So I run back into like partial cover. But then I realize he doesn't. And I'm just looking around now. So this guy just jumps and makes me jump with him. And that's it. So see you guys next time. Bye.